Ahoy hoy, it's your boy. No. I take it back. Hello, welcome back to Trailer Trash. Today's trailer is an interesting one, actually. I didn't think it was going to happen, honestly, but I guess in hindsight, it kind of makes sense that it would still be a movie. It's Rust. It's that movie. For those of you who don't know, that's the movie Alec Baldwin shot. The cinematographer, I can't remember now, but yeah, shot them live round. They died. He was charged with involuntary manslaughter. Those charges were later dropped. The armor, I guess, ended up with those charges. It's like the chain of who's responsible for live rounds being on set. Why there are any live rounds on set is anybody's guess, but yeah, that Rust. And here's the movie, which probably gonna get a lot of people to watch it because it's already got a pretty risque history, if you will. Let's check it out.
The only order that exists in this world is the order we impose. If a man loses sight of that, he's got nothing.
God bless the wicked. They continue to pay my bills. Some things in this life you can't get back, I reckon. Heaven ain't waiting on neither one of us.
At the very least, it looks like a pretty solid Western. It looks pretty neat, I guess. You got the cowboys and the pew pews and et cetera, et cetera. Whoops, how'd I do that? You also got the classic blank screen for 10 minutes. Wow, they really put it on thick today. Playing, right? There it is. Jesus. Good Lord. Yeah, that. Fucking A. Rust. Again, without that controversy involved, it would have been just another Western. Here's Alec Baldwin. But yeah, now you have the whole shooting. Cinematographer was murdered or, involuntarily slaughtered, I guess, and the armor of the set has been sentenced to prison. So, again, we'll probably get people in seats, unfortunately. It's unfortunate that it takes something like that to get people to see a movie. And also, let's check out the comments. Gee golly gosh, I wonder what people will be saying this time. Top comment, Alec Baldwin really taking those villain roles to heart, lol. I think that has to do with the shooting. Hard to say, actually. That's the other thing, too, is it kind of painted Alec Baldwin as sort of the bad guy because he's the one who pulled the trigger, right? I can't even remember. It was such a long ago thing, but, there's talks about, he put the bullet in. They had heated arguments, I guess, on set before that incident. I guess after they were shot, he didn't even do anything. He didn't attempt to help them or something along those lines, maybe. Again, I don't know if that's all speculation. But yeah, Alec Baldwin was kind of painted as a bastard in the whole thing. I mean, also just the fact that instead of him getting the manslaughter charges, it goes down to the armor, which again, yeah, whose responsibilities, kind of goes down this tier list. But you think the person who pulled the trigger may have some responsibilities there too, I think that was the other thing too. Like they check their own blanks or something along those lines. I'm not 100%. There's so many different things going on about, you know, why it was Alec Baldwin. You know, the typical, like, well, because he's the big actor who's worth a lot of money, obviously he's not going to go to prison for this. It's going to be some lesser known person who also is responsible for that happening. Things like that, you know. So yeah, my whole point about, you know, what are the comment sections going to be about, again, for those who don't know, yeah, I bet you anything it's going to be a lot of this incident, and again, potentially this comment, Alec Baldwin is kind of an evil dude. Allegedly. No CGI bullets in this movie. Yeah, see, there you fucking go. I have to say, I was almost sure this one would never actually see the light of day. Me too. That's the wildest thing about it as well. Someone fucking died on set of this movie. Well, okay, never mind. That's not true. It's not as crazy, I guess. It is true, but the Twilight Zone movie comes to mind. That whole fucking thing. They just reshot it. People died. 3 people, like 2 kids and an actor, died on the set of the Twilight Zone movie. They just did a different scene. They made it a different setting to end the movie on, and just whatever. So this person, I came for the comments. Yeah, really. Looks good. Cinematography looks unreal. Rip Helena Hutchins. Yeah, it was the cinematographer. So that sucks. Well, and also you got to wonder, like, how much of the principal photography was her, and how much did they have to replace with somebody else, you know? I also have to point out, in case no one else does in this comment section, the thumbnail for this fucking movie, at least on Movie Trailer Source, is a picture of Alec Baldwin with a goddamn gun pointed not necessarily at the camera, but still, fucking still. Again, people are going to go to that movie to look for shots of, you know, the scene they were filming when it happened, you know, that kind of garbage. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. Alec Baldwin. It's brutal. It's fucking brutal. I was actually wondering, I bet you anything too, it's going to have like a memorial at the end of the video, you know, in loving memory of, etc., etc. Which again makes it really awkward that the movie's even still a thing. Everybody knows about it. Unlike the Twilight Zone movie, I imagine, it was back before the internet. You know, there wasn't a big story about this horrific accident on the set of this movie. It just kind of happened, you know, swept under the rug even maybe. And they released the movie. And it wasn't until later people were like, oh, there was a horrific death involved in the making of this. I didn't go to see it for that, but just adds, you know, more to the history of it, I suppose. All right, well, now a lot of these comments, people are just, and I kind of expected this, but people are just going way too hard on it. Alec Baldwin's acting really blows people away. Yeah, someone actually died, so good on you for the emojis on that one. It's been 0 days since our last workplace incident, but that one day was a killer. For some reason, the cinematography changes stylistically halfway through the film. I can't figure out why. Yes. The first couple ones were, you know, seemed pretty clever and off the wall and got me laughing, but the more you read them, the more it's like, all right, we get it. Again, it's all that's in this comment section, and it's all that these people are going to go to the movie to see. Or the only reason people are going to go see the movie, maybe, I don't know. Maybe no one will see this movie. They just wanted to jump in the comment section to fuck around. I stand behind Alec Baldwin because I wouldn't want to stand in front of him. A dude from New York trying to be in a Western with a Western accent is hilarious. Interesting. There you go. Your one comment that's not a joke about the shooting, the real life death and destruction that happened on set. This looks like a movie of a movie. See, I read that as, this sure looks like a movie of a movie. I get, yeah, that's the way you're supposed to read it, right? Not that this looks like a movie of another movie. It looks like a something of a something. I don't know. But there, maybe another potentially not gun-related or death, You know what I mean. Oh, here we go. I didn't know they were remaking True Grit. I kind of got that too. The kid in it. True Grit's a classic, though. I didn't even need to be remade, even though I like. Is that the Coen Brothers? Did the Coen Brothers do the True Grit remake? I like them, but yeah, True Grit, it's just an amazing movie overall. But yeah, anytime you have a kid in a Western with a gun, potentially seeking vengeance, yeah, it's True Grit, essentially. Well, I guess to wrap all this up, this person says, someone in this comment section is going to make a smart Alec comment. Oh my god, I just got it. I didn't get it when I read it. A smart Alec comment. Fucking hell. See, when I read it initially in my head, not out loud, I was like... But anyway, this person replies, nah, it's mostly the same. I stand behind him, and others would kill the star in that movie jokes over and over again. And really, that is exactly it. I'm trying to find little nuggets of people who actually have something to say about the trailer. But... yeah, I mean, that's why I didn't think this movie would exist, you know, come out, see the light of day, if you will, is because that controversy is just going to be all that's on people's minds. So kudos to you guys, I guess, for still trying to make it a thing, because no one's going to take it seriously now. It's not going to be, you want to go see that Rust movie? It's, you want to go see that movie where Alec Baldwin murdered somebody in real life? Yeah, so what a strange time we live in. Thanks for watching.